It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hoop fans, coming up shortly, we'll see the Utah Jazz squaring off against the Mavericks in Dallas. For Dallas, they feel like they're at their best when they start fast, get into a rhythm early on, and get everyone involved. Offense, defense, on the glass, they're looking for a total team effort tonight. And in this one, a fantastic matchup in the middle. Shaq, what does the ideal center bring to a basketball team?
Well, these days, it's someone who can beat you both in the post and facing up. You protect the rim, but you also got to be able to switch out on the guards.
To me, it's great centers like Akeem and like the big fella here, Shaq.
Well, thank you, Kenny.
You know, you can build around them with confidence. When the biggest player on the court is the best player, you really got something there.
That's for sure. That'll do it. Both teams ready to tip off. Here's Kevin Harlan.
The sprawling metropolis of Dallas, Texas is our setting tonight, as seen from above. Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. DA, take it away.
Well, after a 16-year run where they made the playoffs 15 times and won the NBA title in 2011, the Dallas Mavericks have missed the postseason the last 3 years. But by bringing in 2019 Rookie of the Year Luka Doncic and trading for All-Star Kristaps Porzingis, there's a lot of confidence in Dallas that they will soon be back in the hunt. Kevin?
Seems like they are. Thanks, DA. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Inside, we have Ingles and Gobert. Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. And for Dallas, they've got Porzingis, Jalen Brunson out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Doncic, and it's Finney-Smith in at power forward. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. You know, Steve, these teams we're seeing tonight both have very strong options off their bench.
And Kevin, when you have a strong bench, the starters love it because they know if they have a lead, they have some guys that's going to extend the lead. If they're not playing well, they have guys that come off that help them. And opposing teams, they know when you're a 9 or 10 deep team and you're very, very talented.
Doncic outside. And the layup falls. Doncic has got the opening field goal of the game for the Mavs.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Mitchell outside. Offensive rebound. Gobert finds Ingles. Out to Conley. Over Porzingis. Porzingis with the rebound.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
The 3, no good. And it's Utah the other way. Mitchell outside. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Now here's Hardaway. Following the miss by Donovan Mitchell.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Jazz have gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. Conley kicks to Mitchell. 19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Again, Mitchell missing. And here's Brunson. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Small stature, no matter. Conley competes at the defensive end on the floor.
And that does it for the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 4. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. It wasn't an immediate star turn for Mike Conley in the NBA. He talked about that journey.
The ups and downs of injuries and early on in my career not being able to be consistent enough to be considered a top guard in the league and making myself work that much harder to get my game to a level where I feel that I can compete against anybody in the league. And that's what I'm most proud of, is just being able to withstand that.
Great work ethic is the key. Conley stayed at it.
And a player that's known for keeping his composure, that helps also. He weathered those early challenges and just stayed positive.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
You've got Luka Doncic. DeJuan Wright is out there with J.J. Barea. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Kleba in at the power forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Wright. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wright's got the lead up to 6 now for the Mavs.
There's a built-in respect for coaches who played in the NBA. The Jazz, Quinn Snyder, never made it that far. But as a point guard, he helped Duke make 3 Final Four appearances.
Now here's Barea, guarded closer. Oh, that's blocked. And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last. Seth Curry, he's checked in for J.J. Barea. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Green. Bogdanovich comes in for O'Neal. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Emmanuel Mudiay. And Mike Conley subbed in for Exum. Now here's Mitchell. Outside Conley. Davis kicks to Conley. Shoots over Curry. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Conley.
So cerebral out there. You always feel like Conley's making the right decision.
Here's Doncic, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Conley dishes to Davis. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And Doncic, here we go. Count that one. Doncic has got 4 this quarter.
Creative at finding ways to just cut inside there. Doncic, a guy you must keep your eyes on.
And here's Conley outside. And so that brings the first half to a close. It's Dallas. They lead by 8. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with head coach Quinn Snyder. Coach, what adjustments are you going to do in the second half?
You just got to keep playing, keep taking the shots, and that's not the issue as much as us not executing on offense. When we don't score, sometimes our defense lags as well.
Everybody wants to see the ball go in the basket first, right? Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. They did jump out to a lead in the opening period, but 4 points was the biggest it got. Well, for the Mavericks. And Shaq, what did you see from Dallas?
Well, the offense is running on all cylinders. Guys are focused, executing, not playing outside of themselves. That's why their shooting percentage was so high. See it up there, Ernie, in the stratosphere? Anyway, they're mixing things up, which keeps the defense scrambling.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Jazz.
Well, obviously, they were outshot. I thought they mailed it in too many times in terms of their effort. People weren't moving, they weren't screening, and they definitely weren't hustling. They need to hit the ground running to be competitive in the second half, or they could get blown out.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers, a very high percentage of those in the first half.
We've played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Steve, we've heard Commissioner Adam Silver broach the idea of a mid-season tournament. How that would be structured, I don't know. But do you think that could possibly work?
You know, I think it's a possibility, Kevin. One, I think you definitely have to have the season shortened to 75 games, 68 games. I think you have to do it on the back end of the All-Star break because we know so much as far as the calendar. When can you fit this? What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Runs in the pass to Doncic. Over Bogdanovic. And that one goes long.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
.110 left in the third quarter of the game. That one, no good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. 6-point lead over Bogdanovic. Doncic, no good.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
Floats one up. Second shot opportunity. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The length of Gobert causes the defense plenty of problems. He's very clever at drawing fouls on his shots.
It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And the 7-foot Frenchman, Rudy Gobert, former Defensive Player of the Year.
They call him the Stifle Tower. He's the anchor, the foundation of this team. He changes the complexion of the game when he occupies the paint.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Curry comes in for Luka Doncic. And Barea subbed in for Jalen Brunson. You know, it's tougher to get recognition in a small market like Utah, Smitty. Rudy Gobert says he has to do 3 times as much to draw attention.
And at the same time, his focus is still on team and winning. His leadership is very important to them.
6 on the shot clock. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis has got his first 2 points. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Conley finds Gobert. Hardaway against Conley. Count it, good. Conley's got his second bucket tonight.
And Conley, because of his quickness and wingspan, he plays bigger than his size.
Barea dishes to Hardaway. And that one drops. And so it's Dallas, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be back with you shortly. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. We've got DeLon Wright. Dwight Powell is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then it's Curry, and it's Porzingis in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Mitchell.
Great job getting it to go after he takes the hit. Mitchell plays with a force every night.
Pass to Curry. He dishes it to right. Now Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Dwight Powell. And Doncic is subbed in for Curry. And Utah also making a switch. Bogdanovich is checked in. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Productive trip to the line extended their lead.
Here's Conley. To the middle. Here's Davis. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel. Jeff Green is checked in for Davis. Jazz trail by 4. Now here's Conley. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Here's Porzingis. A rebound by Mitchell. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Jazz. 35 seconds left in the fourth. Conley inside the line. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never.
Right outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Porzingis. Rebound, Utah. Conley with it. Over right. Ooh, off wide. So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. KP, you guys did a great job contesting shots and disrupting their offense. What did you like best about the defensive effort tonight?
I think from the beginning of the game, we just started off aggressive. We were connected defensively, and that's why we were able to stop them.
You got it done when it counted, Kristaps. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.